Today is June 18th, 2025, a year since Jay Slater's disappearance in Tenerife. The case captured national attention, turning a holiday into a tragic mystery. A massive search operation culminated in the discovery of his body. Now, the coroner's inquest, meant to provide answers, has been put on hold. The reason? The absence of key witnesses. Without their testimony, the inquest cannot proceed. Their accounts are fundamental to understanding the events leading to Jay's tragic end. The pause underscores the gravity of their absence, demanding a more complete picture. This deepens the mystery, prompting questions about why those with information remain silent. The case remains an active, unresolved investigation, awaiting the critical human element: witness testimony. Who are the missing voices whose absence has left the search for justice at a standstill? The inquest seeks testimony from those present during Jay's final days, but so far no one has come forward. Authorities believe that key information lies with individuals who were nearby, yet their silence persists. These unknown witnesses may hold the answers to what truly happened in those crucial moments. Their perspective could be invaluable to the investigation. Yet the ongoing lack of cooperation has become the central enigma of the case. It raises the question of what knowledge remains hidden and what fears may be keeping witnesses silent. Some speculate that concerns about legal consequences or personal safety may be factors in their reluctance. Others suggest that the fear of being drawn into a high-profile case is enough to keep people silent. This collective silence has created a painful impasse for the investigation, and for Jay's family, it leaves us to wonder if the full story will ever truly be known. Just as the formal investigation grinds to a halt, a new element is set to enter the public sphere. Channel 4 has announced the upcoming release of a feature-length documentary titled 1 Year On: The Search for Jay Slater. This program promises to offer an unprecedented look into the case, compiling a year's worth of evidence, interviews, and analysis. The producers have stated they have gained exclusive access to key materials, including detailed autopsy reports, unseen family footage, and intimate interviews with Jay's parents. The program is expected to delve deep into the aspects of the story that have, until now, been subject to rumor and speculation. By presenting all the known facts to a wide audience and perhaps uncovering new information or perspectives, 1 Year On could generate a renewed wave of public pressure. However, the documentary also carries the risk of further complicating matters. The program's producers will have a significant responsibility to present the information in a balanced and factual manner. The hope is that it will serve as a respectful tribute to Jay and a genuine tool for finding answers. As we stand at this 1-year mark, the path to resolving the Jay Slater case appears to diverge into two distinct possibilities, both heavily influenced by the events of the coming weeks. The first, and perhaps more optimistic path, is one where the combination of the documentary and sustained public interest finally yields a breakthrough. The visual and emotional impact of the Channel 4 program could be the key that unlocks the silence of Liam and Kane. It is one thing to ignore official requests from the police or the coroner's office, but it is another to remain hidden when a family's plea for closure is broadcast to millions of people. Public pressure can be a formidable force for good. This renewed attention might also prompt other, as yet unknown witnesses to come forward. Perhaps someone else at the festival saw something significant, or an individual in Tenerife has a piece of information they previously thought was irrelevant. The documentary will bring the case back to the forefront of the national conversation, ensuring that Jay is not forgotten and that the search for answers continues with renewed vigor. This momentum could provide investigators with new leads to pursue, potentially allowing them to locate the missing men or uncover corroborating evidence that reduces the reliance on their testimony. In this scenario, publicity acts as the engine driving the investigation forward towards a conclusion. Alternatively, there is a bleaker possibility. The witnesses may remain uncooperative, either disappearing further from view or continuing to refuse to engage with the authorities, regardless of public appeals. In this case, the inquest would remain indefinitely paused, leaving Jay's death officially unexplained and his family without the formal closure a coroner's verdict provides. The documentary, for all its potential, might simply recap what is already known, failing to unearth any new substantive information. The case could then slowly fade from the headlines once more, becoming another tragic but unsolved mystery, a source of permanent anguish for his loved ones. Ultimately, the resolution of this case hinges on a fundamental question of human conscience. Will those who hold the missing information choose to alleviate a family's suffering, or will they continue to prioritize their own interests? As we reflect on what has happened and what might come next, we are left to ponder the nature of justice itself. Is it solely the domain of the courts and police, or does the public have a role to play in demanding accountability and truth? The coming months will reveal whether the combined weight of a family's love, a nation's attention, and the power of the media can finally bring the answers that Jay Slater and his family so rightfully deserve.